Howdy YouTube, my name's Ethanra, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. So as promised, we're hopping back into Union Cross, and going to be more on topic. As I mentioned before, well, actually no, let me actually get there, because what I plan to do probably won't take too long. So yeah, just give me a second. I should probably also mention now, of course, this episode will be number 49, and you all probably know how I feel about that. Not too big of the fan, well, not too big of a fan of the number 12 either. So, of course, more irony there for you. But yeah, so, as I was mentioning in the one video, I was wrong that because I already corrected myself in that one, but they're all not mushroom enemies. There were some other Heartless, but most of them are mushrooms. Why? Especially in November, I don't know, but they're here, and unfortunately this group did not do it. Then again, I can't blame them. I mean, it just came out, so no one knows where anything is yet. But yeah, so about the Mushroom Heartless. They're my favorite ones. I just find them adorable in general. I mean, they're not like Skull level of adorable, but as far as Heartless go, I would say they are. And as I mentioned before, my favorite one, hands down, are the organization, or Mushroom 13, and as you probably already picked up, especially there, is that Mushroom 13 is the the Heartless's answer to Organization 13. Okay, so before I get into that, let me back up and talk about the Mushroom Heartless. The reason why I find them so interesting is because out of all of them, only the black fungus seems to be hostile. And of course, as far as this game is concerned, which makes it kind of strange, they didn't just go ahead and make... I better grab that right before I could touch it. What makes... Because I've never seen this thing attack, so I assume it will attack us because it doesn't have a number above its head, meaning it'll run away. But even then, even the gold ones will actually attack you, but I digress. As far as Kingdom Hearts in general is concerned, only the black fungus Mushroom Heartless will attack you. The other ones, like the white mushrooms, they want you to attack them, if anything, but they only want to be attacked in a specific way, depending on the animations that they do, which again is pretty funny. The rare Truffle, I believe that was called, the blue and yellow one, it wants you to like attack it and keep it in midair, just bouncing it up and down, basically. Like it wants you to be the trampoline, so it doesn't actually mind that you attack it. Those are only two I can think of at the moment, but like I said, there's so many of them. Some of them I've never even personally fought because they were not in Kingdom Hearts. They were in the Final Mix version. But that being said, I did play Kingdom Hearts 2 and Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. And that's where I got to meet the Mushroom 13 Heartless. And they are hands down my favorite out of all of them. Out of all Heartless, Mushroom 13 is my favorite. Because they're all, well, to make the Mushroom Heartless, again, aside from the black fungus, and I guess this version, because I know in the other game, in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, I believe it was this Heartless that you could attack, and it wouldn't attack you back. So that's why I keep saying the black fungus was the only one that actually attacked you. Anyway, the thing about the Mushroom Heartless is, for the most part, they are non-hostile. They won't attack you. Again, some of them want you to attack. Dang it. I was debating if I should go down there and help or not, and I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to tap auto, but I missed the button. But thankfully, they took care of it. There we go. I always like that whenever I get to use that attack and then I do a flip and then Skull does a flip as well. Back flips even. That's always kind of neat. But yeah, they don't really attack you. The Mushroom 13 Heartless do, but their attacks aren't meant to hurt you. They're actually part of their little mini games. So even though they are attacking you, it's not like damaging you. So that's another interesting thing about them. But I like the fact that when you encounter a Mushroom 13 Heartless, they always have their back towards you with the number associated with them on their back. They also range from different sizes. Like I think, don't quote me on this, but I think the number 1 Mushroom 13 Heartless, number 1, I think he's the biggest. Don't quote me on that. I'm just letting you know they all come in different sizes. Okay. You know what? I kind of figured something like that would happen because, I should have said it. I really should just start saying what's on my mind. Because when I said I've never seen this Heartless attack, and I got a good look at its head when the thing popped up on screen. I got a good look at its head. And I saw that it had a heart on the side. I was like, huh, that's really strange. I wonder why that's there. I wonder, it's not going to heal us, right? So I was thinking that, but I didn't say it. And sure enough, it did have some kind of healing ability. So that's interesting too. I think I'm going to do just one more. But yeah, getting back to the Mushroom 13. Sorry, I don't know a lot about them because in my game, I haven't finished their missions yet. Mostly because they're just so tedious to do. But I do plan to do it someday. So I don't know too much about them. But I know that A, I love them. B, you get a interesting looking Keyblade for completing the objective. They all come in different sizes. They all have different mini games. Some are definitely harder than others. This is one of those examples I was telling you about where it'd be bad to have a full auto on. But yeah, the Mushroom 13 are definitely my favorite. Now, if you ask me which one is my favorite, I couldn't tell you because I don't know all of them. Like, I remember the very first one is like in numerical order, not the order you run into them, but I think anyway. Numerical order, the very first one is the one in the world that never was, near the skyscraper. And on that note, let me go and finish saying this. Another thing I like about them is that when they have their back towards you with the number on their back, it's like they want you to stare at their backs the entire time until you actually get close to them and approach them or whatever. Because when you get within range of them, they'll actually start turning their back towards you. And it's just so funny looking. They have this real funny looking pose, and the fact they always want you to stare at their back. I don't know, just a combination of that I think is pretty funny. But yeah, he's the very first one you encounter numerically. And his minigame is actually pretty cool. I like his. It's a reversal minigame. Nah, we didn't quite make it. I gotta start paying more attention, because sometimes I don't see that timer up there, or when we're fighting something and then the boss suddenly appears and the timer's still there, I completely forget about it. Not that it matters, because I'm not even touching the button anymore. I'm not touching my screen. I just want you all to know that. I'm not touching it at all. Ah, man. See why I said I'm not a fan of things like time and time... What am I trying to say here? Timed events, so annoying, couldn't get that out. But yeah, timed events or warping or having to make surgical precision with your movements, that's exactly why. Alright then, so now just gotta get that other chest. Just to let them know. Of course, they probably don't care or don't know what I'm talking about, but at the very least I can tell them, since this is the last time I'll be here. Speaking of which. Alright, so now I'm going to get on to the main thing I actually wanted to do this episode. Hopefully, despite all my bumbling, this will make up for it. So yes, we are done for now. Because it's starting to get pretty late. So I'm definitely heading to bed after this. Crossboard. As you can see, got that. More importantly, got this. So now we can go here. Oh, too far. But, well, at least at the very least, you got to see I do indeed have 5. So, evolve. Don't care. You've seen it 100 times. And now, the moment y'all been waiting for. Not as much as me, of course. And there. Alright, let's see what I get. Now this one I will let play. Nah, I think that's pretty low. But that's fine. I'm glad I at least unlocked the bonus. Oh, if I use all mine, I'd be at 97. It's kind of funny. I actually did have like 80 magic mirrors, but I used some of them on my trick master. So yeah, I'll do that off screen. But glad I finally got that unlocked. Thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you around.